Welcome everybody. Tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. How's everybody doing? This. Oh wait, that's right. No wonder why I got this cable. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at that. So actually, this cable has like two I don't know what PD stands for, but I guess we'll just try it out. I guess this cable has two meanings to it, because I can actually use it for connecting my microphone too. Look at that. What do you know? Welcome everybody. Tap the like button. Just connected up the microphone, and now we're gonna test something out, guys. Well, no, we can't test that out. Well, we can with this actually. You just joined? Well, thank you for joining. Ashley Jones, welcome to the live. Let's see if this... What is going on with this thing? Maybe I have to swap them. I gotta probably put this in here, maybe. That still works, okay. One has to go in here. It worked before. What is going? Welcome everybody. Just testing out this charge. It was working before. Oh, it is lit up. Okay, there we go. So maybe it was just the other charger. I mean the other outlet, but yeah, it is charging. Okay, cool. Jackson, what's good? Pastel, what's happening? How's everybody doing, man? How y'all feeling? Tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. We got 11 votes. 45% of you say yes, you're feeling the energies from the moon we just had, the full moon, first full moon of the year. I'm definitely feeling it. I've been feeling like super exhausted, man. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night of what? Actually, it is. It's like the 7th and 8th, I think, is the full moon. If that's what you're talking about, Dexter. Sean Combs was in your nightmare? Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Grand Rising, Robert. How you feeling, Robert? You feeling the energies of the full moon? I definitely am, man. I've been feeling like super off, man, and different. I'm feeling like very exhausted. My body feels exhausted, like physically exhausted. Actually, I don't even need this in. What do I have this headphone in for? Welcome everybody to the live, man. Tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you know, put your answer in the poll if you're feeling the energies or not. So I got this, you see I have the microphone in. I'm able to charge my phone now at the same time as I have the microphone in. So it actually, I got the right cables this time that I'm able to, you know. You are too, really? Yeah. Do you feel that it started? Yeah. Oh, that's a different story, my friend. But like when I went to I didn't do class today. I just went on the treadmill and I did some machines like chest exercises and things of that nature. And I just was like, oh my God, it's like I'm dragging, man, to go to each machine. And I'm like, no, I'm not pushing my body like to do these classes. Like I feel physically, and then last night okay, let me just tell you this, okay? This was the first day I had the acid reflux again. I haven't had it in like a week and a half, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 2 weeks. And I ate something different, but I ate it like earlier in the day. So I had this rice and beans with chorizo. It's like a plant-based like meat, supposedly. But I guess it has a lot of seasonings and stuff like that on it. And I'm like, what in the heck, man? I had beans and rice, like Spanish rice and beans, black beans, and I ate. I would venture to say like the latest I ate was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I gave myself plenty of time, but I was kind of falling asleep during the day. I just been feeling really exhausted, and around 9 or so, I had a little bit come up, and I'm like, okay, can't eat this stuff anymore. And knowingly that I've been having no issue with it at all for the past week and a half, making sure that I stop eating at a certain time. So I'm like, okay, my body doesn't want this, you know. So I threw out the rest of it. I wish I could have given it to somebody, you know. But you know, I ate out of it, so no one's gonna want it. But you know, interestingly enough, it happened on the full moon. And I venture to say, like, this week, I've felt the most out of it. I mean, not to say that I haven't. This year's been really challenging, I think, for all of us. 2025 is no joke. And it's only going to get more crazier with the energies and more intense with the energies as we proceed forward. This is kind of just a taste of it, especially if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not grounding. So what I did yesterday was, even prior to that happening, like in the early afternoon, I took my shoes off and I walked in the grass. I even walked on the concrete because I felt like I was floating. I didn't feel grounded. Yesterday, got into a confrontation with a random dude in traffic, pulled off expecting a fight, but we ended up talking and turned out we were both having a terrible day. No fight, no yelling. Wow. Yeah, you know, I've been hearing a lot of that right now, man. A lot of people are crashing out in so many ways because, well, they don't know how to, like, well, here's the thing, man. The light is filling the planet, okay? And the more and more light is coming on the planet. So what is happening? We have to let go of the density in our bodies. We have to let go of the darkness. Let's call it darkness in the body, you know? And a lot of people don't know how to work with their emotions in a healthy way. So like they don't know what, like, essentially what's happening is they're projecting anger and projecting all these different things on others because they don't know how to deal with it. and they haven't dealt with it. And I feel very bad for people that have suppressed everything like I did majority of my life. But fortunately, I dealt with it in 2017 and 2020. That's when it came through like 1,000 miles an hour, like everything, like from 20, 30 years of my life, you know? And now people that have been suppressing everything up to this point, they're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to face it. And a lot of people don't know how. And it's turning into anger and hatred and a lot of other things. And so people are crashing out and raging. It hit me 1,000 miles in an hour in lockdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened to me in XELEFEHC. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it happened to me in 2017. And it was like 1,000 miles an hour. It was like all my stuff that I never dealt with was all like rushing through, like, and I started seeing visuals and like my ego didn't even know what to do with it all. I had multiple ego deaths. It was another awakening beyond an awakening because I've had many of those, and it was just all rushing in, and I had to deal with it. And that's when I started getting panic attacks, and that was 2017. And I hit the lowest of the low, but still not as low as I was in my 20s. And, you know, like I've spoken about a lot on this channel, my dealings with drugs and alcohol and pornography and everything else, you know. Either doing that or more commonly their own self-care takes the hit as well as taking out anger on loved ones. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was doing in 2020. I would even say 2017, but not so much 2017 because I was so humbled by what I was going through. I was really, really humbled by what I was going through. So I wasn't necessarily taking it out. But 2020, man, I had so much anger built up, and I was taking it out on family members and relatives and things of that sort. And just in general, I was exploding in like parking lots. And I would even say, before 2017 too, before I hit rock bottom in 2017, that was happening. I was a ticking time bomb, and like you take my spot in a parking lot, I get out of my car and just start crashing out. So yeah, let's say I was like humbled in 2017 and 2020, like big time. Okay, Harry, I've never heard that one before, but okay. I've got to actually comb it a little bit. I haven't combed it in a couple today. Where's my comb at though? Oh, here it is. I haven't combed it today, so. But yeah, I mean, this is why we have to make sure that we're grounding ourselves, like really grounding ourselves. And like I said yesterday, I felt like I was walking on, I don't know, like I was so spacey. I was feeling really spacey. So I took my shoes off and I was walking in the grass. And then I was walking on the concrete. And I hope someone sees this man who's struggling and going through something right now, you know? And they don't think that they're alone, man. Oh, okay, Robert, I got you. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, we got 48% are feeling the energies. I mean, that's pretty well, I mean, if you're feeling the energies of the full moon, drop in the comments what you're feeling. I meant to say that earlier because we got 33 votes. And I know that by you sharing what you're experiencing, you'll help someone else to so that they don't feel like they're alone going through this. Because I can tell you, man, it doesn't feel good, man. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks or anything of that sort. At least not anymore. And it's challenging to just operate every day. The energies are like, you almost feel like a big amount of pressure. Like you feel like you're in like a pressure cooker almost. Rising of the energy like a tide. That's an interesting way of putting it. I don't feel necessarily like I could fall asleep right now, but I feel like if I go and walk, I feel my body feels exhausted. My dreams have been affected. And last night, once I had that acid come up, I had a difficult time falling asleep. But then I fell asleep and I woke up probably 3 or 4 times in the night. So I didn't fully get, feel like I feel rejuvenated, but I don't feel like I could fall asleep right now, but I definitely feel physically exhausted. Yeah, I would say that too. I've been having that too. Thank you for sharing, Robert, because, like I said, man, I know people are feeling it, whether they're aware and conscious of it or whether they're not. And a lot of people are not aware, and they're just like, oh yeah, I just need like 3 cups of coffee and a Monster, and they're just masking what they're feeling and experiencing with different types of energy drinks and things of that sort to not just say, oh, my body needs to rest right now. I need not to do that much. And that's what I'm noticing with myself. I'm having to, like you guys see, I haven't been doing for at least the last day or two. I haven't been doing that many lives. What does cap mean? I'm not really sure what stop the cap means. Well, I guess it wasn't a good thing because Robert took time them out. So last week I had a dream something hit the planet and it crumbled week before I was standing above a pit with millions of baked bodies, some moving, some not. Wow. You know what that could be? You saw visions of Three-Eye Atlas. Matthew, I've given up my job. I can't do it anymore. I'm so tired and fed up. Interesting. Are you like they say capping? Like someone said stop the cap, so I'm thinking capping is like you're like not really, you're being sarcastic, I guess, or you actually are. You actually did, Matthew. I mean, I've said this for a while, and I'll repeat it again, that a lot of people are doing jobs that they're not in alignment anymore with them, and they're having to. October is a big month to walk away from those things. If it's not in alignment, a lot of people are quitting their jobs. And feeling the way you're feeling, Matthew. So nothing wrong with that. You're not the only one, man. And I say that in not a way like to negate how you're feeling. I just say it like you're not alone in it, is what I mean. So yeah, I did, man. Just fed up with fast-paced life. don't align, but now I don't know what I'm doing. No money, no job. Well, here's the thing, what you do, Matthew. And I'm glad you came on this live, and I'm glad you actually shared this. I hope that you subscribe to the channel, man. What I would suggest you do is the first and foremost, and please tap the like button. First and foremost, man, this is a catalyst for you to connect with your whatever you. If you don't believe in God, then believe in your soul, and that your soul led you to do that. Your soul led you to be fed up with it and to basically walk away and quit. And that you have to slow down, and you listened. And that is a positive thing, my friend, because you listen. Most people aren't listening, and they're just staying in these things, even if it is too fast paced, and they just don't care either way. And they're not in tune and in touch with how they feel and the way they feel. So hats off to you, man. And because you're listening, your higher self, and if you do have a relationship with God, man, I would use this opportunity to develop an even stronger relationship, because this is so important right now. And as I said, you could word it God, your higher self, it doesn't really matter. But start asking God or your higher self, which is your soul, your oversoul, ask it, what's next for me? Show me what's next. How do I pay my bills? What's next? Give me the signs. Give me messages. Show me a sign that you're listening. You know, and then tune in and pay really close attention. This is a perfect opportunity for you to go within and tune in and listen to the signs and messages that you're getting. And trust and believe, man, you'll be led. If you listen, God or your higher self will lead you and say, okay, Matthew, go to this, you'll get this nudge and you'll be guided to go to like some event. Maybe you'll meet somebody at that event. Maybe that person will lead you to an opportunity where you will co-create something together. Maybe you'll be guided to take a class, and then you'll meet somebody in the class that you will collaborate with or co-create with. So take this as an opportunity to develop and strengthen your relationship with your higher self and God, man. And don't look at it as a negative. Don't look at it as, I don't have any money, no job. There's a reason that this happened. First of all, you needed to slow down. So this slowed you down. And you actually listen. Most people aren't actually listening. So hats off to you, man. No, I don't actually remember that username, Lyndon. But refresh my memory. So yeah, hats off to you, man. Like I said, man, most people, they're not listening and they don't pay attention. Like I listened to my body and I was like, no, I got to leave the gym. I'm not going to go on, I'm not going to do the classes today. Hell no. Like I listened to my body and my body was like, nope, not today. Oh yeah, live stream. Yeah, I do remember when I live streamed at the park. Thank you for reminding me, my friend Lyndon. And thank you for subscribing. Heavenly Star, welcome to the live. I have to head to my OT. I'll catch you next time. I can have a blessed one, everyone. You too, man. You too, Robert. Take care of yourself, man. And slow it down, man, and get in nature, Robert. Take care of yourself, my friend. I mean to put a question mark. No, it's all good. It's all good, Lyndon. Thank you for letting me know. Love you too, brother. Love you too, man. Amy, Grand Rising. Well, please share, Amy, what you're experiencing, because I'm experiencing a lot of physical exhaustion. You're instead of an old soul, you're like an old soup. Okay, please explain, Leroy, what you mean. That's interesting. An old soup. Dylan, Grand Rising. Oh, you are? Really? Yeah, I mean, I'm like, it's challenging to like move around, man. My body feels like exhausted. Well, there's a reason for it, Matthew. And take this opportunity to go within. Take this opportunity to get messages from the divine, from prime creator, from your higher self, to make a deeper connection, and maybe even find your passion and purpose for being here. Man, you're feeling the same thing, Heavenly. Wow, me too. I could not even go to the like classes today. And then I was like, when I was at the gym, I like went on the treadmill for like 10 minutes. But I also did like, my chest presses and a few things. And I was like, no, this is it, man. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm like, no, my body's like, nope, not today. And I just feel really weird and off. This is what's under the hood. It's peanut butter and bananas. That's what's under the hood. Well, I would just say embrace it, Matthew. I would say embrace it. How are you doing, Dylan Jones? And how are you, Amy? How is it a humdinger for you, Amy? I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you're experiencing, because, other people can relate, at least. Peanut butter and bananas, that's what's under the hood. Bananas and peanut butter. Bananas and peanut butter. I would so about 50% are feeling the energies of the moon, and 50% are not. That's pretty, out of 56 votes. Amy said this one was very floaty, and I just didn't feel like myself today. Me either. I finally feel better after a long meditation and some water healing. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm feeling a little bit more like myself, but like yesterday, most definitely I didn't, but I feel exhausted, man. And I still kind of feel a bit off. Damn it. I'm going to probably go to the park after this. And we'll see how I feel. And maybe I'll live stream it. Maybe I won't. I had to yesterday. I was feeling very floaty myself, so I put my feet in the grass and I took a walk. It almost felt like I was walking on clouds. Who are you asking, Amy? Wow. This is probably the most intense one we've had this year. Like, hands down. And it's interesting how it's affecting everyone differently, you know? No, it was just what does it do? It does a lot of things, man. Like, this was the harvest moon. So all the things that we have been working on from this year is now like harvesting time. And that's what the moon is. But also, it's also, what are you not letting go of? What are you still holding on to that you need to release? It could be like Matthew. He quit his job. People are walking out of relationships. Yeah, I mean, it does that too, like Amy just said. I mean, it does a lot of things, man. But the energies are intense enough like we're almost as if we're like in a pressure cooker. We're being put in a pressure cooker. That's what it feels like. And it's getting more and more challenging and difficult to stay in the things that are no longer serving our highest good any longer. And that's a big part of it. And we're needing to let go of these things. Material things, people, places, just about everything, you know. And if you haven't already done it leading up to the moon, then the moon will bring in energy enough that will force you into that change. It's kind of essentially like a catalyst, if you will. It's a catalyst. Just like everything is, you know. We're in times where we have to step into the remember me. Your advice for stress management did help me. Thank you. Wow. You are so welcome, Bruxo. You are so welcome. I'm so grateful that it did help you. And I hope that you continue to find your breath and to keep breathing, and everybody else as well, because the tips I give are actually work. And I don't sit here and just say it just to say it, man. They actually work. So so hopefully you guys are actually taking the advice I give on these videos and Luna gives and actually applying it in your life, because it is extremely beneficial. What? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. I'm gonna have to look for that, but I'm gonna be ending the live like any minute, and then I've got to go inside, pick something up, and then I may go live at the park. We'll see how I feel. Remember, I've got to take care of me as well and do the self-care I need to do so I'm grounded and centered, so I can show up for you guys and share the wisdom and share these tips and tricks and these different things you can do. And I'm really grateful that Presley. Well, Presley, I'm about to end the live. I don't know if you're around well, actually, after I pick this up, I could go live while I'm driving to the park. But you guys got to give me like a few minutes, and more than a few minutes, because as I said, man, I feel really exhausted, and I got to make sure I'm taking care of myself. You know, so because if I don't fill my cup, then how can I show up for you all, you know? But this full moon though is crazy, man. This time, get more of that moon energy then. You're funny. But yeah, we got 83 votes, man. 40% is a big amount out of 83 votes. Yeah, I've done shrooms, I've done tabs of acid, I've done everything you could think of. So I've definitely had my fair share of all dabbling in all of that stuff. Would I do it currently? I don't know about that. Would I consider doing an ayahuasca journey, plant medicine? Yeah, if I had the right person that was facilitating it. It would have to be someone that really could hold space for me. Anything that kind of alters the mind in some way, shape, or form, I'm not a fan of, because I don't feel as though I'm in control. Granted, I know nothing here. We're in control of nothing here. And at the same time, it's a lot different when a substance is, in control, so to speak. But I'm in a very, very different place than I was in my 20s. So I feel very strongly that it would be a much different experience. But at the same time, yes, I would want to have a shaman or someone that does ceremonies and they can hold space, But yeah, these moon energies are definitely, this moon energy in particular, man, I feel physically exhausted. I'm not like tired to the extent where I could fall asleep right now, but it was like challenging to like lift the weights at the gym, and I didn't stay on the treadmill too long, but I did all chest stuff at the gym. I skipped class. When did I become spiritually awake? 7 years old. And I'm 47 now. And I've gone through just about nearly everything, man, that you could go through as a human being. And at least mostly everything. I can't say every single thing, but mostly everything. And all in accordance to like serve humanity. Yeah, man, I woke up at 7 years old questioning everything. And all I ever hear is 7 years old, 7 years old. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, but I sure as hell remember that I was questioning every single thing. I saw through the government. I saw through the medical systems. Why? Because most of my family had things happen in the medical system to where I began to question everything, and I'm like, this can't be right, man. If God could create all of this, then he could create anything. And even like when I hear people say, well, there's no way you could have dark without light. Why not? Why couldn't you? Why is it not possible? If it's possible for this entire planet to be created and all of us created here, why couldn't there be dark without light, or light without dark? Like people say, no, that can't be. Anything is possible. No, I said not everything. I said that. I haven't experienced everything. If you heard me say, I said I've been through mostly everything people can go through, but there's things that I haven't. Yes, of course. Yeah, man. You always gotta keep hope in your heart, man. Always, and know that anything is possible. Always. And that the planet is changing, we're changing, and we're moving into the golden age. And as I said, yeah, so I woke up at 7. I started questioning everything. which I encourage everybody to question everything. Like, don't ever stop questioning things. Full moon is always a nightmare for us. I love watching it, kind of hypnotic, but in these nights, our youngest doesn't sleep well, and surprise, we don't sleep well too. Hey, J-Tam. Yeah, I mean, last night, I had acid, like I've talked about a few times, shoot up in my throat. And it was definitely a little bit, but it wasn't like a ton, but it was a little bit. And then after that, I couldn't sleep. And I've just been feeling like really lethargic and exhausted physically. Even your heart. Don't stop thinking through the situation. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, really? Yeah, like it's like a physical like tiredness like in your body. Like like I said earlier, I went to the gym and my body was like, oh no, you're not doing yoga and physical, you're not doing the classes today. Nope. I went on the treadmill for like 10 minutes and I was like, my body's like, all right, you're done. I did some upper body stuff and my body was like, all right, that's it, we're out of here, we're done. No, man, it's more than that. This moon is the first full moon of 2025, and like super full moon, and the energies are definitely intense because of the month of October and going forward, because the collective is feeling like a pressure cooker, like what happened to Matthew, who was on here, who quit his job because he was fed up. This is a common occurrence right now with relationships, with family dynamics, with jobs, with places you're living, with all of it. Like, we're having to let go of the old so we can move into the new, which is, like I said, the golden age. Could also be the time of the year. Autumn, fall, winter is coming, and it gets darker, and the mood is really, yeah, it could be part of it. Yeah, it was a super full moon yesterday. Well, it's actually yesterday and today. It's the 7th and 8th. You feel EMO? What's EMO? That's another emotional, yeah. That's another, yeah, but that's all part of it, man. That's what I said. Like, it's bringing up things like toothaches and pain and like tiredness in the body. Like, oh yeah, you got to rest more. Like, I look at it as the moon brought that stuff up, feeling tired and exhausted. Like, I need to slow down and take more time for rest. It's all like coming to the surface for everyone in some way, shape, or form. So yes, a lot of people are feeling emotional. And as I said, it's the 7th and 8th, which is yesterday and today, depending on where you're located on the planet. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I'm not laughing at your experience. I'm just, yeah, it's like a lot of that stuff is not working as well because we're having to look at it. It's like pain represents something, you know, and I feel it in my legs and stuff. It's very, very sore. And you feel lethargic and all this different kind of things. So it's like, it's all being shown for a reason and a purpose. Make no mistake about it, man. This entire experiment, game, whatever you want to call it, is all divinely orchestrated, all divinely timed, planned out perfectly. All of it. Yeah, I do actually. I do. Actually, I've been making sure that I finish like all my meditation and everything else like early enough. And now what I've been doing is going for a walk at like 6, like almost 7 o'clock, like, and that's when the sun is just beginning to come up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Frank. Frank Earth. I appreciate it. It is. I go for a walk, and right around 7 o'clock or so, I go for a walk, and I've been doing 2 walks a day, which could also be attributing to the soreness. Aside from yesterday, I did cycling and I did a Pilates class. So these things could be adding to why I feel very lethargic and sore, because I've been walking in the morning and walking at night, and then I went to it's like a lot. My body's need more rest. Thank you. I appreciate it. Smoothie vibes. Thank you. It is. It is. And I'm probably going to take a break. Oh, excuse me, a pause. Let me change my words. Do not use that word, y'all. Do not use that word. If that's what you want, use that word. But I'm going to tell you right now, and do not use that word. I have to work on that a few different times, like changing it. Use the word pause, switch it up and use pause. So I'm going to take a pause and not go tomorrow because it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but I'm going to be going to the dentist tomorrow for a cleaning in the morning. So that kind of is at around the exact same time as I usually would go to the classes. So, so I'm not going to go tomorrow or Friday or Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to take a rest, a pause, and give my body time to recover. Yeah, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow for a cleaning. So yeah. Yeah, I know. After what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. But listen, give me about, God bless you too, S2K World Gaming. Wishing a good day to you and your family, man. And I send you all so much love, man. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe and tap the like button. I mean, how am I sleeping? I'm sleeping, but I'm waking up intermittently, like multiple times, like I did yesterday. I had a cleaning about 3 weeks back. They said my teeth were all good. Then all of a sudden the week. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, man, it could be. I would not focus on anything. I would focus on positivity, okay? Even though you're feeling that, it could very well go away. And I would ask your body, what is it trying to gift you? What is it trying to show you? I have actually magnesium cream I use. Actually, good looks, man. Because I have actually have it with me, I think. Oh yeah, I use this magnesium cream. It's not an advertisement either. It's just what I use. And I have a new one at home, but look at I pretty much I've used the whole thing. There's still some left, but you just put it on your wrists. Good idea. I do this every morning, actually. I put a little bit on my neck. I put on my other neck, the other side. I put some on my arm. And it goes right into the bloodstream, you know, instead of like taking pills and capsules, because taking magnesium in pill form, you can go to, it makes you run to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. Well, the supplements can cause, like, you know, runniness when you go to the bathroom, basically. You don't want to be on magnesium too long. But this stuff, the cream, you can put it on as much as possible. It doesn't matter. Oh, really? Glycinate is good, so that doesn't cause that? Because most magnesiums do. Not phosphate, glycinate. It doesn't affect the stomach. Oh, really? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to try that. Thank you for sharing that. Because I know regular magnesium does. Oh yeah, this is like a cream though. This is like, I really like this body balm stuff. It's amazing. And I put it everywhere. I put it on my wrists, and I put it on my arms, and you know, and so what I'm going to say now is, give me about 10 or 15 minutes, and when I'm driving, I'll go live again when I'm heading to the park, okay? So Presley, stand by, okay? I'm going to go inside. I got to get something. They're going to make it. I'm going to come back out. I'm going to go live, all right? So everybody, thank you again, man. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. You know, and take care of yourselves, man, and each other. Damn, we got 111 votes on the poll. 36 say yes, 64 say no. I think a lot of the 64% is like NPCs, you know, non-player characters, to be honest. Hi, Daren. Do you rub the body all over your... No, just on your... I just put a little bit on my ankle, on each ankle. You can do whatever you want with it. You could if you wanted to. But I put a little bit on my arm, my wrist, like a little bit, just a little, like I just think I showed you. Where is it? Oh, I'll show you like how much I take of it. I probably put like this much on my finger. That's about it. And then I rub it on my wrist, my other wrist, my arm, my ankles, my neck. And I notice actually when I do that, it loosens up my muscles, because then when I turn my neck, it will crack. You know, it loosens up your muscles, you know, and it relaxes them. And it's good to do in the morning and at night. I do it in the morning and at night. I try, not always at night, but I always do it when I'm like doing my morning practices. I'll put it on. Get yourself some of that stuff, man. It's a different branding now. It's the same stuff, but they have a different label. It looks different, but the jar, I got a bigger jar this time, and even this one. I think I got this one. I think this one's 4 ounces. I got an 8-ounce one, which is much bigger than this, and I know it'll last me freaking a year or more, maybe, because this I've had for a long time, and I use it like religiously, and I still have even this much left. Will still be good for a while. I would even say probably it'll go till next year. You don't need that much. Anyways, tons of fun. Welcome to the live. Thank you everybody for joining. Tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you very shortly. As I said, I'm going to go inside, come back out. We're going to go live. We're going to chat. And as I head to the park, maybe depending on how I feel, because I don't know if I want to walk down that big hill and everything. Like I said, I'm very sore right now. and kind of tired to an extent. So what I'm going to probably do is potentially potentially do that. All right. So I'll see you guys soon. I love you all, man. I hope that you stay grounded, stay centered, and get outside nature and drink a lot of water and stay hydrated, man. And I'll see you soon, man. And I'll see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go.